Спасибо. Девочки, удачи всем. Okay, hello everyone. Hi. I'm waiting a little bit so more people can join. I'm very glad to see all of you guys here. Thank you very much for coming. While we are waiting, can you guys please share with me where are you from and how long you've been pole dancing? Or like where you are at the moment? I'm in Bali now. So hello from Bali. I can see, yeah, here, when I look down, I'm looking at the chat, so I can see all your messages. So when you see my eyes looking down, it means that I'm reading what you're texting. And I hope that you guys will talk to me. Sweden, 3 years. Las Vegas, coming up to 4 years. Vietnam, Greece, Spain, Romania, beginner here. Hello. I'm from Portugal, pole dancing since March. Oh, wow. Wow. Welcome to our community. From Austria, Slovakia, 3 years, Malta, 6+ years. Hello from Italy, 2 years, London, 5 years, Belgium, Germany, whole sport for 10 years, dancing for 5 years. Oh, yeah. So you might remember me when I was doing tricks. Australia, 1.5 years, almost 2 years. Sunny UK. Oh, is it sunny in the UK now? Huh? Good morning. Yeah, Ireland, 8 years. Cool. Croatia, 9 years. Spain, been dancing for a year. Switzerland, beginner. Argentina, 5 years. Greek from the UK, 7 years. Germany, 2 years, but exotic 6 months. Okay. Bulgaria, 6 years. Germany, 6 years. Australia, France, Canada, Singapore, Pittsburgh, US, Germany, Indonesia, Costa Rica, Russia, living in Spain. Yay! Привет, привет. Germany, pole dancing since 2018. Canada, Austria, Belgium, Egypt. Oh my God, guys. We have literally the whole world here. Okay, let me share with you the screen presentation. All right. Can you guys see the presentation? Okay, I hope you guys can see. Just let me know. Because it will be very convenient if while I'm talking, you will also see something in the screen, so it will be easier for you to understand, yeah, to keep attention. Let me explain you how everything is going to work today. So the session is going to be around 1.5, 2 hours. I will try as fast as possible. So try to stay connected, try to be active, to answer the questions when I ask you in the chat, because it helps us to, to keep the energy and also to take the most from the session. Also, please don't send any external links to the chat. Otherwise, he will be banned by moderators, because we are here to talk about the Exobase. So please, no external links here. I think that the rules are very simple, so I hope that everyone is okay to follow. Now please answer me this question. Yeah, why are you here today? What is your main request? What is your goal? What is right now in pole dancing you feel like you want to achieve, or you maybe struggle with, or maybe so interesting to you that you're like, I do need to learn from Kira, or at least I need to see like how she is doing it. So what is it? What is the reason for you? What is your request? Yeah, it's important for me to understand. So then I will pay more attention in my presentation to explain you how it works precisely for you. All right, so I'm reading. Is there a chance to rewatch it? Yes, we will have a replay, but if you want to get the best price with all the bonuses, you would need to stay till the end of the session. Otherwise, if you cannot stay, but you really want to to join, you will have to join right now. I mean, if you want to join with the best price. Okay, let me read. Yeah, okay, guys, try to stay as much as you can so I can present the most of it. So I will try to move as quickly as possible. Yeah, but I don't want to lie to you and tell you we're gonna be here for 15 minutes because it's going to be a little bit longer. But I just want to explain you how everything works so you know exactly what you are buying and that you know, does it suit you? Does it like, can you actually solve your problems, your requests with the course or no? That's why we are here now, and that's why I ask you this question. All right, reintroduce pole after injury. Yes, proper technique. That's a very good question because really we often get injuries because we just don't know how to do things safely. So yes, I'm an instructor and I feel like my courses are getting repetitive. I want to become more creative. Yes, this is definitely what we are going to talk about. I want to become more fluid and confident. Yes. To get flowy moves and learn to build creative choreos. Yes. I want to develop my skills. Yes. I want to learn new things in pole dance. Yeah, you definitely will. Been polling for years, but my lines are still choppy, junky when dancing. I hear you. Originality, yes. Learn how to control my body through dance and to be more confident in my dancing skills. I want to gain more musicality and fluidity. Dance seamlessly and being more creative. Yes. I've been doing pole sport for 6 years, never done exotic. Don't do flow much and not used to pleasers much. Okay, good news that Exobase is great for complete beginners and for very advanced dancers. And I will explain you how is it possible that one course is suitable for literally everyone. Learning flow, how to build a choreo, strength, musicality, continuous flow. Want to achieve one time in my life something I didn't think I can do. Oh, wow. I'll be honored to help you with this, to rescue my power. Yeah. Becoming more fluid. Okay, guys. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So it's great, and it's important for you guys to understand what you want, and it's important for me to understand what you want because this is exactly what we are going to do now. I will tell you about the program, and you will be able to see, is this something that you're looking for or not? Yeah, because my goal is not to sell you the program. My goal is to meet your needs. Yeah, my goal is to help you if I'm able to help. And it's your choice if you see, yeah, if you see if I am able to help you. Okay. So today I will tell you the presentation of the course, and I will yeah, and as you see, it's the very last Exobase. I honestly love this course with my whole heart, and I put all my knowledge and my experience into this course, and it already helped hundreds of my students, literally hundreds. The Exabase, but I also have other programs, so that's like thousands of students already. But it's not just me, but it's like my students that say that this course can really help, can really transform the like literally their dance life. And if you want, you guys can read some of the feedbacks here. And some of the students did their first steps with me. They literally started dancing. Yet some of them became much more confident. Some of them became teachers. Actually, it's interesting because many of them didn't even think about becoming teachers. But then after doing the course, they felt like, first of all, they got so confident and so knowledgeable that they can teach, but they also felt this desire to share what they learned, yeah, and to help other people. Because dancing is not about just like improving some skills. Dancing is something that Dancing is literally the way of us to express ourselves, to talk through our body, yet to feel confident, to have our own space, our own time, and like something so personally mine, yeah, where I feel like this is me and this is my time, and where I'm able to see who I am, yeah, and like express myself. So I feel like I really want to share this, and so as my students. Yeah, so this program took me from total beginner to teaching level. Um, yeah, again, it affected my dancing career. I started to be a pole instructor. I participated in my first competition and won third place. Uh, my stage presence and had improved a lot. My eye contact and impressiveness. Kira's eye on my choreo has put me on a different level. So you can see, yeah, that this course definitely helped many people, and maybe it will also help you. So also today I will tell you why this is the very last Exabase. Yes, this is the final round. So if you were waiting for like the right moment to join, and maybe if you were following me for a while and thinking, oh, next time I join, today is the day, because this is the final round. I will explain why. And of course, today I will open sales, so you will be able to join today. So I'm going to tell you the program structure, uh, what exactly we work on every single model, yeah, and what it affects, yeah, how it actually affects your skills in general. Yeah, I will also tell you what packages do we have, the dates of the program, then the prices of every package. And today you will be able to join with the lowest price. Plus, you will be able to get some extra bonuses. So we have only 80 spots available for this price, the lowest price that I'm giving you today, and 20 spots are already taken. We always have a waiting list from from the previous launches, and then every time when I open the next launch, the people from the previous one already like joining, and then also some of you probably were maybe already contacted my assistants, and so yeah, 20 students we already have, and congratulations if you guys watching. You can always share if you already started watching some lessons. Yeah, so for the packages with feedback, because we have packages without feedback and with feedback, because the package with feedback requires instructor who gonna teach you. Yeah, these ones are very limited. We only have 15 spots available and 9 of them are already taken. So we only have 6 left. So if you guys are thinking about the package with feedback, make sure you book today. All right. So, and for everyone who stays till the end of this live presentation, I've prepared some special bonuses, a whole pack of bonuses, and each of them is great. And actually, just this pack of bonuses is already super, super valuable and help you a lot. So, what is it? 5 tools to transform your dance technique. Yeah, where I explain you what you need to work on to transform your dance skills. Then 5 techniques of big movement. Yeah, I know, guys, you probably often heard from your teacher, or maybe even thought about like from yourself, I need to make the movement bigger. Yeah. Or your teacher says, yes, do it bigger. And you're like, bigger. I understand, but how do I make it bigger? What exactly do I need to do to make it bigger? So this class will tell you how exactly, yeah, what precisely you need to do to make your movement bigger. Then 5 mistakes that kill your flow and how to fix them. This class is a pure gold. So some of you probably watched it already because I gave it as a bonus for joining the wait list, but I'm sure not everyone. So if someone did, please share if you liked if you already watched it, was it useful for you or not? Because this class is great. Here I explain how exactly you need to work on flow. Yeah, and like on 5 different levels. Then why you can't create choreographies. Yeah, like because to understand how to create choreographies and like you actually need to understand why can't you? What stops you from that? Then also video where I share how I train. Yeah, might be very useful because many people ask me a lot from it for it. Then handwork. I love this class, and I feel like this is like must have for every pole dancer. If you feel that you have T-Rex arms, or if your arms are like dead wings when you dance, you don't know what to do with them. Yeah, this is almost 1 hour long class where we work on our arms. Yeah, how to make them complement your movement, not to break your lines and like always be on the way. And the warm-up class, which is necessary for pole dancing. I hope you guys always warm up before you dance. Okay, how do you like bonuses? Do you want to receive them? Let me read the chat a little bit more. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick, so I might be like sneezing sometimes. I want to get out of the plateau of intermediate level that I'm stuck, but I don't want to go for super hard tricks. Yeah, it's not about super hard tricks. Is this lesson only about talking or do you show? No, I'm not showing anything. I'm explaining how the program works. But if you want me to show things, that stay till the end of this session and you will receive this pack of bonuses, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classes where I show you what exactly to do. I want yes, 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 please, yes, 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 absolutely. Woohoo! Okay, great. Who doesn't love bonus? Yeah, I know. Yes, okay, great. Guys, so all you need to do, just stay till the end and I will give you a link where you will have all the 7 classes. Yeah. So stay until the end and you will have that file. This is the only thing you need to do. Okay, guys, let's start. I explain you how everything works. Let's start. Let me tell you a little bit about myself, why I think it's important, because I want you to understand that you can trust me, you can trust my experience, not just because I tell you so. Yeah, and I want you to understand that I'm not just a big blogger from Instagram that has lots of followers and just like selling courses, but I want you to know who I am, what experience I have, what knowledge stands behind, what knowledge and experience stand behind the program. Yeah, and so you can see that, yes, this is relevant experience and I can trust it. All right. So I have been pole dancing since 2008. Yeah, so this year it's going to be 18 years. And I have no professional sports or dance background. Honestly, my only background that I have is music school. That's why I love musicality. It's my favorite thing. And if you guys recently saw, I posted reel where I danced to different layers of the music, beats, vocals, yeah, like vibes and all together. Like this is my thing. I like music. I can hear the music like this. And I always dreamed that one day I can actually dance the way I hear it. Yeah, but I remember when I started, all of it was absolutely out of reach. And you guys now know me as a big pole dancer, as one who's famous, yeah, like who's lots of followers, who are travels around the world, teaches workshops, yeah, judges competitions. But uh, when I started, I was absolutely zero. Yeah, I had zero experience. I was literally the least flexible and strong person in the class. Honestly, like I, I just, I love this. I don't have videos from my first year, unfortunately. The first video I have is already like 1.5 years of dancing, but even that one always make people like, oh my God, Kira, this is how you start. But if you guys saw me in the beginning, I was like literally the ugly duckling. I was also like had a bit of extra weight. I was absolutely unflexible. Like my splits were literally like this. My back couldn't bend at all. Yeah. And so for me, like when I was looking at big pole dancers, I was like, oh my God, they're like even when I was looking at my teacher, I was like, this is impossible. This is I have no idea how she does it. And like I hope one day I will be able to do at least like 2% of that. And when I was watching videos of big pole dancers, like of pole stars, I was like, divine. That's just goddess. Like she's goddess. She's not a human. It's just physically impossible to move like that. She's just floating. And why I'm saying it, because maybe this is what you guys think now, and believe me, it's possible. Yeah, so literally without any background, I became four-time world champion. Yeah, so I now I know that there are like lots of championships, but back then when I was competing, there were literally two competitions a year, not like every week like right now. So 4 years in a row in 2013, 14, 15 and 16, I won international world competitions, and then in 21. I won exotic competition in Russia, which I feel like a big achievement because Russian exotic dancing is like so high. So when I won that one, it felt even more uh, like you know, like even bigger achievement for me. So since 2012, I've been teaching workshops around the world and performing in shows, judging in competitions. I was invited to do solo act in Circus du Soleil. I performed for 2 years in a big circus show with Paul Act. So I know what it is to be a professional performer. Yeah, not just to have thousands views in Instagram, but being a real performer in a real stage. Yeah, without having any professional background. Yeah. I taught workshops in over 60 countries. Yeah, today it's 62 countries. And I have, in these 14 years that I traveled the world, I have over 10,000 students, not even counting online classes. Yeah, I'm talking about offline classes. And I still travel with workshops, much less now because I dedicate myself fully in this last years to the course, so I couldn't travel that much anymore. But still, if I do, I have lots of workshops. Yeah, like if I go somewhere, it's always full. And I remember when I started traveling, I was like, I couldn't imagine that someone wants to learn from me somewhere on the other side of the world when there are so many amazing pole dancers. Like, anyone else can teach you this. Why do you want me? And it took me a while to understand, because I mean, when I travel with workshops, they pay for my tickets, for my accommodations, for my classes. Imagine how difficult it is to organize it, to bring me somewhere. And I was like, why do they want it? Why do they need me? Is it like, what is it? And it took me a while to understand what is it, why people want to learn exactly from this person. And I'm going to share it with you as well if you guys are interested. So I was teaching online classes since 2015, so it's 11 years already. Um, and I have, yeah, besides all these people from 62 countries that I taught live, yeah, in person, I also have dozens of thousands of students of my online programs. Yeah, I used to teach in the previous project before. Then I started doing my online classes. Then I started doing lots of free programs. So if I show you the numbers, because to receive my free classes you also need to register. So if I show you amount of people I have that learn from me online is insane. Yeah, and why I'm saying this all, because you guys uh, need to understand what stands behind my words. Yeah, it is real experience. And while I was teaching all these people, yeah, all these classes, because when I teach workshops, it's one class, or maybe like 2, 3 classes if person takes a few workshops. And I was like, when the moments where I understood what exactly people want, why they want to learn from me, I was like, oh my God, it's not about the move they want to learn, and it's not about the choreo. What they want to learn is exactly how to move like this, how to dance like this, and like how what is it? Yeah, not what to dance, but how to dance. And I realized that this is something that I literally cannot squeeze in one class. It's impossible. Like, I really realized at that moment that I need to create a course where I can share my whole vision, my philosophy of dance, and not just like my vision. I think that dancing is no, but like how exactly practically I do it. Yeah, because this is so much more than a choreo, or so much more than a few moves. Yeah, it's a whole approach, and I realized that I need to create this system. Yeah, and this is how the Exobase was born. Okay, guys, let me for a second to stop and read your messages. All right. So, Talk to me, guys, please. So, 3 years ago, I decided that I want to create this course, and it took me a year to create it. Yeah, like because like you have all this knowledge, but it's like this and that. And just to actually make a system, to make a structure, to build it the way that it works, that everything is connected, that everything makes sense, not just, a library. Okay, this is all my knowledge. And it's like when you step into the library and you see all these shelves with books, like thousands and hundreds of them, and you're like, oh my God, oh my God, and what do I do with this? Yeah, and this is actually what most of the online lessons are. You just get the library and you just don't know what to do with it. So it took me a year to build it, to make that structure where everything makes sense, where everything connected, where you don't need to think what is next, but where you just can go like this step by step, and everything will unfold by itself if you practice. Then it took so 1 year of creating it, 2 years of running it. Yes, so the first Exobase launch was exactly 2 years ago. And so in these 2 years, I already had 4 rounds of the Exobase. So this is the fifth one. And it's already hundreds of students exactly of the Exobase program that literally took their dancing to the next level, transformed the dance life, as you can see here. Yeah, and became confident and authentic dancers, choreographers, performers. They compete and even win competitions. Some of them became instructors, some of them opened their own studios and became inspiration for others. And what I think most important is when you become an inspiration for yourself, when you look at yourself and you feel inspired. I feel like this is the most valuable thing that I can channel you through this course. Uh, Kira's eyes on my choreo has put me on a different level. Um, when I do your course, it's my escape, my moment. We can see that you gave all of you to make this course, and I can feel it. And like this is truth. Actually, this is the most common feedback when people just start the course. They say, wow, I can see how much love you put into this course, like how much I channel through every single word, yes, through every single lesson. Uh, yeah, every video I do, I tell myself that I'm so happy to have chosen your Exobase program. It is so unique and so precious. If you've taken Kira's class before, or even just met her, she gives everything to her students. She gives selflessly, lovingly, with whole heart and true self. She's amazing in breaking down technique. She's funny, cool, supportive, and oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so you can see all these feedbacks, and it's important that you know that it's not just my words, but it's words of my students. And if you go to the Exabase Instagram, you can see lots of uh, cases of my students and feedbacks from them. And you can even, just because we tag them, so you can text them and ask them their honest feedback, their honest experience, and they will share with you, because it's important that you guys know exactly what you're taking. Okay. Uh, let's move on. So let me tell you. Now that you're announcing that this is the final Exobase, I was wondering if it's still possible to access uh, previous Exobase training. So, darling, you don't need previous one. Take this one. Why would you need a previous one? I'm currently on this course and I can say for sure that these comments are genuine. Thank you, Lexi. Yeah, so you can see, guys, if someone else already in the course, please share your experience so people can make sure that it's all true, that it's mm, that you can trust everything what you see here. Okay, why is this the last exabase? People ask me a lot. Um, as you could see what my students say, I do everything with my whole heart. I genuinely believe that that energy is like there's if I want to make something work, I literally need to to dedicate myself to this. And that's why Exabase became so big, yeah, and so successful. uh, that because I literally put my whole heart and my whole time, like all these 3 years, I put myself fully into this project. And this is what I usually do, like when I remember when I was competing, I had to stop teaching because to prepare for a competition, if some of you have ever competed, you really need to dedicate yourself to preparation. You can't just train a little bit if you want to win. So same like when I realized that I want to travel with workshops, I had to give up classes in the studio where I was teaching. Then when I was when I was preparing the Exabase, I stopped traveling with workshops for a while because I needed to build the program. Yeah, and so I knew that I didn't know if it will work, but I knew if I wanted to work, I need to focus on it. And so I love this project with my whole heart. And I'm not ready to do it, like on the side, just like just let it run by itself while I'm doing other things. No, if I do it, I do it fully. I do it with my energy. I do it with love. I do it with my full attention. And so I feel like now I had to say no to lots of things. Let's say I had to say no to Cirque du Soleil to continue doing the project. And so there are other projects that I kept saying no because I knew that I want Exabase to be great. And so now I feel like this is the last launch, yeah, the last round, the last group that I will do fully, and then I have other things that I really would love to try doing. I'm not sharing yet because I'm not sure yet. I need to start working on it to make it happen, but I want to give it a try. And so now, with my whole heart, with my love, with my whole energy, this last Exabase round is going to happen. So, and I hope you guys will join. So let me explain you what is the Exabase. Yeah, the course is fully built around my method. Yeah, and my method is honestly very different from others. Um, more of the feedbacks here. One of the biggest highlights for me is the way Kira explains and teaches. I'm genuinely amazed by the amount of tips, details, and insights we get throughout the course. It completely changed the way I approach movement. Yeah, so what I'm saying to you guys is proved by my students. What I enjoy the most is Kira's teaching method and the way she explains the why behind everything she teaches. Joining Exobase has been one of the best decisions I've made for my pole journey. So, my method is very different and precise, and I'm now going to share with you what the method is. It took me years to become professional dancer and to develop my own style, and that helped me to become world recognized. And I squeezed this whole experience into the Exabase course that allows you to absorb all my experience as a dancer and as a teacher in 6, 8 months. Yeah, depending on the package that you buy. I love the way you explain everything in such detailed way. Thank you. Yes, you can trust Kira. I've done her courses and they are incredible. And we are so lucky to have Kira in the world. Thank you guys. Okay. So yes, the Exabase is a system that brings together all the elements uh, that needed for transformation. I I am very nerdy. Yeah, like if you guys have been to my classes before, I like uh, breaking down things on small details. Yeah, for example, like when you say like do it bigger or do it smoother, for me smoother, what is smoother, what is behind it? Yeah, you need to do this and that. Yeah, so I like to break down everything on steps that you can understand and do. Okay, and so uh, like this is I think is like the secret of my teaching and of my dancing basically, because this is how I dance by myself. And I think, yeah, let's talk, guys. Okay, let's talk now. So I want you to start talking to me. uh, I personally was taught, yeah, and maybe you were probably taught too, just to repeat after teacher. So you take a class, you show a moves or a choreo, and you just repeat. Yeah, so tell me if this is how uh, the classes were built for you. And that's why exactly the process is so slow, because we were never taught why. Yeah, I remember I used to ask, like, why does my movement look so small? Why my lines don't look like teachers' lines? Yeah. And they say, Kira, good, but do it smoother. And I'm like, how? What does it mean smoother? Yeah, and I remember that I was taught to copy and memorize movements, but I was not explained how to make them look good. Yeah, how to make them look certain way. And like even if you try to dance how you feel, yeah, because this is what we also hear a lot, dance how you feel. And you're like, okay, yes, I feel it, but when you dance it, it doesn't look the way you feel. Actually, it looks, yeah, whatever I feel, my movement looked absolutely the same and not how I wanted them to look. Yeah, so uh, tell me if this is what you feel. I don't see, give me a second. I don't know why I don't see the messages. So I hope you guys are talking to me. But in some reason, I don't see your messages. Okay, let me keep talking then. So in Exobase, I don't want you to copy my moves. Yeah, and actually, I remember like this was quite a painful lesson for me when I started exotic pole dance. And I was going to one teacher, then to another teacher, and I was taking lots of classes. And I remember I've overheard someone talking about me, like, oh, she's a bad copy of Daria and a bad copy of Vika and a bad copy of Olga Koda. She's like she goes to all these classes and she dances like them, but like not as good as them. And I was like, oh, wow. Mm. And I was already quite famous as a pole dancer because I was already like a few times world champion in pole tricks. And then when I started exotic, yeah, and I was just so excited about it. And when I overheard this, I was like, uh, okay, um, interesting. And that hurt me a lot because I was like, I'm literally, yeah, I keep going to these classes and I keep copying other teachers. And I basically like I don't want to be a copy of anyone. Yeah, and like it doesn't matter how much I try to be as good as Daria. Yeah, I will never be like Daria. Yeah, my body is different. I'm different. I cannot be like Daria. If I chase Daria, I will always be at least the second. Yeah, and so I thought like, oh my God, what do I do to to actually like to become myself, not a copy of anyone else but me. What is me in dancing? And so in Exabase I don't teach you to become my copy, and none of my students, yeah, this is what that they always say, they don't become my copy. What I focus on is an Exabase is that you I want you to understand my philosophy of movement and how your body can move in its own beautiful way. Yeah, how you can move, what is the best for your body. Yeah, how your body can tell your own story. Yeah, and this is the whole philosophy of the Exabase. um all right, so I truly believe in the Exabase, yeah, and this method already worked on hundreds of my students. It's very clear, yeah, efficient and fun, and it works for both beginners and advanced students. And I will now explain you how it works the way that it's. Uh, oh, the chat was turned off. Oh no! Sorry, guys. Okay, you can talk to me now. All right. Okay, sorry guys. Now I can see your messages. I can see your texting now. So please do. And I gonna tell you about the Exobase method. So my method built on the way I see movement. Yeah, I see dance. So yeah, I see you guys. The chat was turned off. Now it's on. So please come back to me. So the way I see what I told you, told you just now, yeah. So eh, like I don't want you to become a copy. I want you to learn to move like you. Yeah, and so there, like, what does it mean? Yeah, what is behind the movement? How I see dance? I will explain you now, like, what is the system, and then I will explain you like how we work on each of these elements. Yeah, so basically, I see like it started with technique and musicality. Yeah, these two parts, uh, like let's say technique and expressiveness. Yeah, because what we want in general, what we want in dance, yeah, we don't want to do physical exercises, right? We want to express. Yeah, but to express is the same like imagine if dancing is a language, yeah, is the language of our body. And if you want to tell something, if you want to deliver a message, you actually need to learn the language, right? So you need to learn the words, vocabulary. Yeah, this is the elements, literally the movements. We need to learn the words, and we need to learn to put them together. So that will be your transitions. And then how do we do this? Yeah. How do we put these words together? How we can create a metaphor, yeah, or how we can rhyme them. Like the art of putting these words together, that they become this poem. Yeah, so creativity and complexity of your technique, yeah, when you start playing with it. Then musicality is uh, how we arrange our movements into the music. So uh, some moves are longer, some shorter, depending on the sounds. Somewhere we need a pause. Yeah, so this is exactly how we connect our movements. Yeah, with the music. Yeah, if I keep talking about language, is like grammar and punctuation. Yeah, like pauses and so on. Yeah, and then emotional expressiveness is your tone of voice. So, how exactly you're gonna say this word? Yeah. Do you say love, or do you say love, or do you say love, or do you say love? Yeah, so how exactly you're gonna say it? What meaning? Yeah, what is your way of love? Yeah, of whatever word it is. Yeah, what meaning you put there. So all of these together, these layers of different parts, it all become a meaningful message. Yeah, this is your poem, this is your creation, this is your art. And what I feel that, like, you don't need to know all the elements and perfect transitions, and like the thing is that instead of trying to perfect everything or chase one random thing, each of these elements, the more you dive deep into it, the more you connect it with your body, how your body is doing these elements, not randomly. Yeah, not I'm doing my wave like this because this is the only way I know, but I choose doing it like this. My body specifically can do it like this, so this is my way of doing this element. Yeah, and this is my way of making transitions, and this is my way of like of playing with them, of choosing the variations, yeah, of making this complex set of moves that become a transition. Yeah, this is my thing, this is how I use, this is my tone of voice, my language. Yeah, and the same, like this is my way of playing with musicality, and this is the emotions that I express. So all of it together, when you learn to work with those elements, instead of, becoming the strongest, the most flexible, the most dynamic, person, you don't need to be the most. No, instead, you embody your own technique, your own movement, your own musicality, your own expressiveness. So this is your dance style, your authentic dance style. So you don't dance anymore like Kira, like Daria, like Vika, like anyone else. Yeah, but you connect with your movement so deeply that you discover your own way of movement. For that, you need to go through all these 5 steps, and it allows you, in the end, to create your own choreographies with your unique language. Let me know if you understand what I just said. Okay. I feel like the only way to learn from pole classes is to repeat after teacher, and I also feel it's not enough. So I love the idea of exploring my own style and my own creativity. Yes. I took class with Kira when she came to my city, and she's so amazing. I hope I can do the Exobase. Yay! The last Exobase course were incredible. Yes! I'm currently in the Exobase course. At first, I didn't want to sign up because it was a lot of money for me, and I had bad experiences with different online courses, but I decided to go for it, and I completed two, and I'm glad I did. Everything Kira teaches in Exabase is something no one had taught me before. I completed two official and international coaching certificates, and not even there did I learn all the important things that I've learned in Exabase by far. Oof! Thank you so much, Delilah. Uh, yeah, wow, wow. Wow, I'm very grateful for this feedback. Yeah, I don't like to compare my courses with other courses. I don't want, in any case, to say that I'm better than others. I'm different. Yeah, my course is very different. I just have different vision, different philosophy, and I teach different ways. So if it feels like like yours, yeah, and you can see what my students say. Actually, honestly, um, almost everyone text me that it was one of the best investments or one of the best choices. So, and you can see uh, we have confirmation here in comments. Yes, yes, yes. Understand, understand. Yes. Okay. Is it not for all levels? Even if we already, yeah. Wait for it. We'll talk about levels. Okay, so this is how I see dancing. And it's important for me to share this vision. So now you're going to understand how the program is built on each of these elements. Okay. Yeah. So uh, all of these elements that you saw combined inside of the Exabase. Now, tell me, guys, what do you think? What do you think is the most important? Yeah, like which one of this, or at least like which one is technique or expressiveness or musicality is more important? Um, it's it's interesting because depending on your own situation, yeah, you might give different answers. For example, I always had lots of ideas, yeah, and I love music. I told you I have music school background, and I always wanted to perform, and I had lots of songs that I wanted to dance to, and I really wanted, I was like I wanted to express, like to tell this story, and I would have so many amazing ideas in my mind. And then when I tried to create, like I was like, oh my God, this, and that. But then physically, I just had no idea what to do. Like literally none of the moves. Like I could see this so big and so like so expressive and so wonderful. But then I just literally didn't have the technique to do it. Yeah, so I didn't have vocabulary, I didn't know enough moves, and they all looked the same. And I wanted to make this, and instead I had this. Yeah, and every idea that I tried kind of looked the same in the end because my body just didn't have vocabulary, didn't have the technique. And so I felt like, yes, I can hear the music. Yes, I have creative ideas, but my body can't do that. Yeah, my body just absolutely has no language. It cannot speak this language. Yeah, it's like me now trying to explain myself in French. Uh, Est-ce que vous aviez un café avec du lait, s'il vous plaît? That's the only thing I know in French. Or the other way around. You might have some technique. You might have know lots of elements, lots of transitions, but you maybe feel like you don't know what to do when the music plays. Yeah, like you know the elements, you actually like you're quite skilled, but you just don't understand like how to use all the skills that you have. Everything. Musicality. Mm, yeah, very very good French. I had a French lover. He taught me this. Okay, so all of it is important. Yeah, we need to learn all of it. Yeah, and the more elements you learn, the more ideas you can realize, the more you can do. Mhm. Okay, so let's dive finally into the course program. I needed to explain you those details, guys, because it all has a lot to do with the course. Yeah, so now you understand how like what are we working on. Yeah, and so now I will just go by models, so you will be able to see uh, what is inside. Yeah, so the program is designed for 6 to 8 months, uh, like going through models, and you're like, oh my God, so long. But let's be honest, guys, it's impossible. Yeah, or maybe it's possible. Sorry, I'm not saying impossible, but like realistically, to change your body moves, you don't need to own, like it's not enough to just understand, but you need to practice, you need to do it, you need to build these new patterns. So it's not just like me explaining you how it works, but it's 6 to 8 months of doing it. Some people like Delilah, she was super fast. She actually finished the program very, very quickly. So it depends on how much time do you have. But yes, it takes time because not because it's just a lot of things you need to do, but because you need to move step by step. You need time to absorb it. Yeah, you need time for your body to get used to it. Yeah, so that's why it's 6 to 8 months. Okay, let's go. Model one, conditioning. This is everything you need to prepare your body for training. Of course, to start pole dancing, you don't need to be anything. Yeah, you can start with zero skills, with like no strength, no flexibility, no coordination, nothing. But obviously, we do need it in dancing. And so I filmed a whole conditioning model where I share the practices that I do by myself. So it's stretching. Yeah, and my stretching is a little different because I'm more uh try to connect to my body, just don't just do sets of the exercises. Yeah, but it's like how everything what I do is about connecting with your body. Yes, so it's stretching to become more flexible, obviously, fitness sessions to become more fit, separately exercises for shoulders because we pole dancers, right? We need our shoulders a lot, and all the flow transitions, yeah, are like connected to how strong our core is, how much we can hold our body weight on our arms, right? So we do need shoulder strength. Then a set of exercises to point toes because you need to work on strengths of your ankles. Yeah, ankles of your feet, legs. Yeah, then handwork. Yeah, this class you're actually going to receive as a bonus if you stay until the end, and lots of different warm-ups, including dancing warm-ups, where you work on your coordination. So all of these classes don't need pole. So this is something that you can do at home, or I don't know, outside somewhere on the lawn, in your garden, in your yard, in the break, in your work break. Yeah, so this doesn't need a studio. This is something that you can do anytime, anywhere. Yeah, it's like extra work to prepare you to complement your pole practice. Yeah. So this is everything you need to prepare your body, yeah, to become stronger, more flexible, more graceful, more coordinated, more confident in your movement. All right. Now, let's go to model 2, fundamentals. I cannot say enough how important fundamentals are. And I personally missed it when I learned dancing. I just started taking classes where we learned choreos. And so I've actually never learned any fundamentals. And I remember especially periods. Oh my God. I hated them. I literally hated them because uh, I couldn't understand why my I would always lose balance, and I always like looked like this, literally round my whole body because I couldn't hold my balance. So I was like, oh. And my shoe would always get stuck on the floor, and I hated periods. And oh my God, if I needed to do period on the left hand, I was like, shit. I couldn't because I never learned it. I would just go to choreos, right? And literally everything. Yeah, so we kind of expect it because we think it's so easy. Okay, wave. Well, everyone knows how to do wave. Okay, this is a wave. But no, it's not true. Like we don't know. And you know what's interesting for me? I realized that I don't know how to do a wave when I decided to go to a waving class. You know, uh, like waving, popping is when they do this, like animation, stuff like that. I went to this class just because I was interested, and they're like, okay, we're doing waves today. And I was like, huh, waves, I'm a pole dancer. I know how to do waves. And I realized that I can't. We needed to do very detailed. We needed to do like wrist, lift your fingers, that fingers down, wrist down, elbow down, shoulder down, another shoulder down, elbow down, wrist down, fingers up. Now, when I say it, I can easily do it. Yeah. Back then, I was like, oh my God, I cannot, I cannot coordinate. Like, why I can move one part of my body, but then my whole body starts like, it cannot coordinate. Like, it just knows in general wave, but it doesn't know details of the wave. And then I cannot actually make my wave look any other way than I do. So my wave is one wave. And then I was like, oh, wow, I need to learn everything from the beginning. If I want to dance differently, if I want to show different shapes and different movements, I actually need to learn how to do every single move in detail, so I know how exactly make it look a certain way. Yeah, and you can like in general, in this model, we go through all the basic elements like steps, slides, pirouettes, waves, circles, plies, and butterflies, and we learn how exactly we do each of them, how exactly each part of the body works, and how exactly do I need to change, and what do I need to change, twist, incline, tense, relax, to make my like my movement, this particular element, look exactly how I want it to look. How exactly do I make it bigger? How do I make it smaller? How do I make it smoother? How do I make it isolated? And so on. So deeply going into details of every single movement. And uh, in total, it's 12 hours of this deep work on every single element. Plus, as a bonus to this model, there is a class, How to Upgrade Your Movement, where I give mm, different techniques that you can apply into every single move, so you learn to dance the same move in 10, 15, 20 different ways. So you literally expand your basic vocabulary, and you learn to make all elements look good in your body. Yeah, how your body can make it look great. And also, what's very important is that right technique gives your body safety. Yeah, because for example, when I did periods and I would always lose balance in periods, my body didn't feel safe. Let's say when you want to dance more explosive, you want to be expressive, you want to be like big and more like put more energy into your movement, but your body is scared that you will lose your balance and fall. And maybe you even don't think about like you maybe not that scared to fall, but your body is scared, and so you can't make movement bigger, because deep down your body is like, no, 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 it's not safe. So when you try to express, to make it more like in a certain way, your body stops you, because your body doesn't want to die. And for your body, it's just scary. And how many times, like someone actually uh, texted here about injuries. Yeah, how many times do we injure ourselves because we just don't have the right technique? And then we're like, whatever, I'll go with emotion. And then you just like smack your face like on the pole or on the floor. This is Tams, and she's one of my first students of the first Exobase, and she said that she's ready to pay anything to get lifetime access to fundamentals. And yeah, she actually, what you can see here, she finally felt safe in her body, so she could move bigger and use more dynamics and impulse, because the fear was gone. Yeah, this is very important, that you understand, even if you don't think that you scared, your body is scared. Yeah, this is very important. Okay, so we learn the elements, and not just this is 7 elements, yeah, but we deeply connect with those elements, and we know how to make them safe, beautiful, big, small, smooth, sharp, whatever. Yeah, how to make them, how to own them. So those elements are yours, and you created it. Yeah. Then model 3, flow transitions. After learning the elements, we we learn to put them together. And for that, in the course, we have 10 choreographies. They start from more simple and they get like hotter and hotter with every next choreo. And each of them is focused on particular skill, not only on that, but like more dedicated to some skills. You don't even need to know this. It's done for you already. Yeah. So the point of this model is not to learn 10 choreographies. This is not the goal, but the focus here is on how you connect the moves, how you shift your weight, what part of your body sends weight, and what part of the body catches it. Yeah, so when you try to make movements smoother, yeah, to make this transition smoother, the problem is that you need to basically shift your weight, yeah, to go from one movement to another. You need to shift your weight from one leg to another leg, or from the leg to the hand, or through the hip to the other leg, or to the knee, or whatever it is. Yeah, so, and feeling this, how you gradually shift the weight, and what exactly each part of the body doing, and how while you're shifting weight you maintain a beautiful posture, beautiful shape, and maybe even exaggerating this movement by adding an extra movement of another part of your body. So then the shift happens not just smoothly, but also through the biggest trajectory. So all of this, yeah, how do we transit from move to move? How we use our body on maximum to create big and smooth movement. This is what we focus on in this model. So we go through 10 choreographies, but it's not learning a choreo. It's literally learning how to transfer the weight, right? And so here, while you do this, yeah, you will hear like I repeat same things, but maybe on a new level. So it will sink deeper, deeper, and deeper. And in the end, you will see how your whole approach to movement will change. Yes, so it's 10 choreos and it's like 24 hours of the content, yeah, where you master seamless, smooth, beautiful, fluid flow. Okay, and also by doing it so many times with me, you obviously learn how to connect movement by yourself. Okay. Uh, yeah, here, one of the feedbacks. Without Exobase, I would never have developed the smoothness and fluidity in my movement that I have today. This Yakin, oh my God, she's an incredible woman. Um, I have to share it. She's 41, I think. She has two kids, normal job, normal life, and she decided to join the Exobase, and she just not only worked on her movement, but she also decided first time in her life to compete, and she competed, and oh my God, she did a great performance, so beautiful and so expressive and so hot, so sexy. Oh my God. And I remember when she came, she was very like lyrical and like very, like elegant. And then when I saw her performance, she's so hot. This woman that owns that stage and owns her sensuality. Wow. I was so impressed. I was, ooh, I have goosebumps. Yeah, so mm, flow transitions. This is what we learn in model 3. Now, let's go to model 4, musicality. This one, honestly, is my invention. Yeah, I invented this. If what was before, I kind of knew how to teach. Yeah, I knew like this part was easy to create. But musicality, this was something that I couldn't understand. How can I deliver this knowledge? How can I not just show because you can see, I mean, when I teach regular class, when I teach class with a choreo, you see me the final result, right? How the choreo looks in the end when I put it into the music, yeah? How I see the musicality. But how do I teach it? How do I explain how it works? Yeah, how do you learn to create your own to work with musicality by yourself? So this was for me the biggest challenge to actually like deliver this part. And then it clicked, and I'm very proud of this one. So here we take all 10 choreos that we learned in Model 3. Yeah, and each of these choreos, let's say we learn choreo 1, in to working on flow, on transitions, and then we take this choreo and right in front of your eyes. Yeah, I mean, I don't do it live because I filmed it, but when I filmed it, I didn't prepare. So it was all happening in front of the camera. So I take choreo, I pick the music, and each class I focus on different things, and I try to choose different music, and I show you how exactly I work with music. Yeah, so I put this choreo into this music, and then I show you, okay, here I do this. Here I want to express this emotion, so I use this technique and it looks like this. Here I try this. Oh, no, it doesn't look good. Let's try this. Also don't look good. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try this. And like that, I create a choreo. Yeah, like into this music right in front of you. And every choreo, I focus on different things. Somewhere I focused more on emotional expressiveness. So I share more the tools of how physically I express, how I change the movement to make it more, let's say, sensual or you know, lyrical or like explosive and so on. Let's say another choreo, I focus more on playing with beats, of making it very like precise with details, yeah, more playful, yeah, and like I focus on these tools. And each of 10 choreos I do like this and right in front of you. And so you learn it like this, yeah, you see how I do it, and everything I do, every little change I do, I also teach it. Yeah, so you can see me how I invent it, and then I teach you how to do it. So in the end, you have this choreo, upgraded choreo, uh, with my music, and then you need to take your music and using all the skills that I taught you in this class, you need to create your own variation of this choreo with your song. Yeah, and this is how we go through every single choreo. So 10 choreos in Model 3 where we learn transitions. Yeah, we will learn how to make it smooth. And then the same choreos we take to musicality section and we make them very specific. This is where you start working on your creativity. This is where you need to start creating by yourself. Tell me, does it sound exciting? For me, when I did that and when I checked it on my students, oh my God, every time I see them dancing the same choreo, but with their own music and changing it the way they want, it looks like everyone has a different choreo, even though the basics is the same. This is magic. Magic. You guys really like, you need to try it. This is okay. So, obviously here it depends on your level. So if you are more beginner, yeah, so you more work on just like choosing your shapes, choosing the textures, yeah, the speed and levels and emotional expressiveness. Yeah, so playing more here. If you're more advanced, so then you can also upgrade movements to a more complex ones. Yeah, also making more difficult transitions. Yeah, so here you can choose the level of difficulty, like literally depending on your level. Yeah, and while doing this course, you can increase your level. Yeah, so you can start first more with simple things, and then with every quarter, you can add a bit more of complexity. So in this model, you actually start discovering your authentic movement. Yeah, because in previous two models, you were more connected to your body, seeing how your body is doing these transitions, these movements, these elements, changing shapes and so on, how what your body can do. So here in musicality, you can finally use it. You can start using this new language to tell what you want to tell. So this is where your creativity starts literally taking shape. All right. Uh, yeah, a bit more of, oh wow. These two girls, oh my God, Lee, uh, if I remember correctly, yes, Lee Becca. Recently I saw her. I was judging competition in Hong Kong, and there was a girl, and she was not competing in professionals. She was competing in semi-pro. She won semi-pro, and then uh, we had on board like the best show of the entire competition, and we were all of us were agree of this girl because her performance was so specific, so expressive. Like she had a story, she had like incredible, like from the beginning till the end, she was there in this character. It was so strong, and her movement was so unique. You could see that this is her. This is so great. And she was not even professional, but like it was so strong, so touching. Like everyone was in awe. Like, oh my God. And then after performance, she came to me and she said that she's an Exobase student, and I didn't know because yeah, I don't know all students by their names, so I didn't know that it was her, and I was like, oh wow, this is incredible. So yeah, that it was insane, and like I can feel how this course and this particular model helps dancers to literally blossom, to find their uniqueness and to learn to express themselves in this specific way, to create this beautiful acts, beautiful performances. Can She was one of my first students as well, and I can't tell you like how proud I am, how much she changed. Yeah, she became as a like let's say intermediate, like very confident intermediate, but she has no personality. Just like good level, good basics. Yeah, but she was very shy and very lost and couldn't also find her place. And in like she wanted to teach, but she was so unconfident. And now, now she's like her movement. It was somewhere in the middle of the course where she sent her homework, and I didn't yet see her homework, but I could see in the group chat comments of other girls like, Khan, what happened? Is it's a new person? What is it? How, like, what changed? Because she, like, it was building, 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 and it kind of felt like here, and then one day, boom, such a big step. And now uh, I can say that this person definitely has her own unique style, and she can dance very sexy, incredibly sensual, super smooth. That is flow. She definitely knows what is flow, what is sensuality. And in the same time, like sometimes when she competes, she takes very serious, very dramatic characters that make you cry. And I just remember that shy girl that was so lost, and now she just killing it. So very, very proud of her and her progress. And yeah, and now she's a very successful instructor. Now, let's go to the next model, technique upgrades. What is here? So I told you that in musicality model, you can keep it simple. Yeah, so you can more work on shapes, on expressiveness, yeah, on speed, but you can also work on complexity. Yeah, so every single move we can upgrade. Yeah, we can make a simple like step, but we can upgrade it. We can make it more difficult, more tricky. Yeah, and eh, like this model is a complement, like is a helper to the musicality, because here I show how you can upgrade every single movement. So I show it on example of a few moves, but it's quite many. But we take a very basic move, and I start playing it, and I show you how we can play, how we can upgrade it. Tell me, how often you find yourself like when you try to create a choreo and you don't have enough moves, and you scroll Instagram trying to find some interesting transitions. So you're gonna forget about it forever, because this model is made to teach you how to create transitions, how you can take any move and applying different techniques, how you can make it in 10 different ways, from very simple to very advanced. So you actually, it's like, mm, it's like you can have 10 moves, and then out of these 10 you choose which variation do you take. You have 10 variations of this move, 10 variations of this move, 10, and so you just kind of play, you know play like putting these puzzles together, because you have so many moves. And it's not just a library of moves again, it's you understanding how exactly you create them. And it doesn't mean that you will create the moves that never exist. No, but you don't need now to search for them on Instagram anymore. You can invent them by yourself. And even if you see something cool and interesting in Instagram, yeah, or like in some competition, because you know how moves build, you know the logic underneath, you actually can easily break it down. And as soon as you see something, you're like, oh, I get it. It's variation of this combined with this. So you're like, okay, if I do da, and you can repeat it, or you can repeat it and change it a little bit and make your own variation of this move. Yeah, so this one is great to develop your creativity. And yeah, this is a technical upgrade model. Um, this one is a little more advanced. So for this model, you need to be already like to have some skills to be able to do more complex moves. But this is so fun, so fun to play with. Uh, Leah, oh. Recently, I posted Leah's choreo, and I was so impressed by her work with textures. Wow. Um, uh, I it's a lot, because they share everything. The approach to musicality, and like all the details and everything. But look, I also love technical upgrades model. I realized how creative you can be starting from super simple movements. This is very important. How creative you can be. You guys just don't know. Yeah, what's in this model, I don't just give you lots of transitions. No, I actually teach you to create them. Yeah, I don't, this is what I usually say. I don't give you the fish, I teach you fishing. So you know how to create by yourself. Well, and obviously what she says is now I can create choreography so much faster. It was honestly shocked to see like how I would cut the time in half. Mm, Yes, and when you can actually create so many variations from really basic moves. Here we go. Yeah, so we start from basic, and this is why this course is suitable for very beginners and for very advanced, because we start from very basic and then we upgrade as much as you want. Yeah, as much as you can. So this course is built like a multi-layered cake. So you can choose how many layers at the moment you are able to cover. Yeah. Okay, now we we prepared our body. We've learned elements. We learned how to put them together. We learned how to work on them with music and also how to be more creative, not only with tools of expressiveness like speed, levels, shape, textures, but also in creativity of transitions, yeah, and playing with a level of difficulty. So we basically create our own choreographies, yeah. And in the end, I teach, this is what I'm going to do very soon for this round, a choreography design workshop. Here, because the course is big and you kind of do all of it, yeah, this whole 6, 8 months. And in the end, I do a workshop where I one more time put everything together and I give this step-by-step guide, like a checklist, what exactly you need to do it by yourself. So basically, you'll learn all the skills during the course. Yeah, so everything what I do in this workshop, you already kind of know the skills. Yeah, and if I tell you this workshop now, it will make sense, but not much because you don't know what I'm talking about. But after you going through all the steps and you know how everything works, then I give you this system, the guide, just like step by step what you need to do. And in the end, you just learn to create your own choreographies. This is Jessica. The Exobase has been the best investment I've ever done. Uh, where is it? Yeah, I just wanted to show you this because this is the first time when I have implemented my own movement into choreo. And oops, um, she really wanted to express herself, and she said like she already was quite a good level when she came to me, but she couldn't understand. She said I couldn't understand how people can create their own choreographies, and why do I already know so many moves but I can't still um create my own choreos and to make my own specific movements. And what was the best achievement for her, that she can create her own choreos now so easily, but also she became a teacher by herself and she didn't even think about it. So what she said, you gave me, you inspired me to pursue a career of becoming an instructor by myself. Money doesn't buy your talent or happiness, but money can buy you a great course that makes you happy, and that is the Exobase. um Thank you. No, 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 no. I'm looking forward to create more choreographies and through them express all of the experiences that made me who I am. I'm confident choreographer thanks to you, and that brings bread on my table. You have no idea the impact that you have made that you have in my life and my son's life. Oh, oh my God. I every time I read this, the comments like this, I'm like, uh, um, I just feel that I'm doing something good here, so mm, I need a minute. So yes, Jessica now, so as many other students of the course, can create her own choreos, what allows her to teach classes. And you know, guys, what uh, what I think is very important, um, that when you learn, when you when you learn to create uh, choreographies in your own style, in your like connected to your body, to your own movement, when you learn to express yourself, your choreographies, your art, your creations become very unique. And so you don't need to compete with other dancers, with other instructors anymore. You don't need to compete uh, in like selling your classes and like doing like what do I need to do to attract people. But the thing is that when you learn to create out of your uniqueness, of your authenticity, people come for you. Remember what I told you in the beginning. It's not like people bring me to all these 60 something countries, not because this specific movement, this specific trick that I can teach, but because the way that I move, yeah, because they want to learn from me. Yeah, they want, this is something special that they want. There's so many other dancers that are incredible, and I'm not better than them. It's not about that, but I am very specific. And when you connect to your authenticity, to your body, to your soul, to your story, yeah, when your body starts to speak from your soul, from your heart, people want to learn from you. Yeah, or maybe even if you're not a teacher, if you perform, or even if you just dance for yourself, yeah, this is a very, it just brings you above competition in body abilities. This is just a message, a beauty of the message that your body can tell. I hope that I made myself clear. Okay, so we learned to create choreographies. The last point here, yeah, I put it a little bit outside emotional expressiveness class. I teach a lot of this in musicality section. Yeah, I teach lots of specific techniques on specific movements while I'm creating choreos for musicality model. But here is a model where I teach you how to connect, how to access your feelings, how to overcome fear of expressing yourself, of looking stupid too much, or like how to, you know, like when you feel so much when you dance, but then you look at your video and you see this poker face. Yeah, and like this is because your feelings are very disconnected from your body. And I explain you how to access those feelings and how to do it in a safe way. So when you undress yourself, not your body, but your soul, your emotions, your heart, when you undress yourself, you don't feel that you need to hide, but you feel safe. So being expressing your true emotions is the same as literally undressing yourself. That's why it is so difficult. And it's not something that needs to be forced. Because forcing it, it's the same like literally, abusing your body. Yeah, so it's the same with your feelings. To express our emotions, we need to feel safe. Yeah, so here in this workshop, I share my methods of creating this safe space to express your emotions and to do it the way that your body, yeah, your body can feel and your body can talk. All right. Here is Grace, and she was already quite confident, quite a great dancer when she came to me. But what she competed many times, and uh, she felt like, and judges told her a lot that she was not expressive or she was missing something, and she learned to she learned to express herself, to tell the story, and judges specifically said how much her stage presence had improved. Yeah, how much she can express her emotions and tell the story, how much more powerful her performances became. Okay, and the last one is a freestyle workshop. This is something that I added recently because I feel like actually freestyling and creating choreographies has a lot of similarities, but it's not something that I'm talking about. Freestyle workshop is a set of exercises that I teach to um like I show, like we do together, and you learn to freestyle right on this class. Students love it. Okay, guys, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. What else is included? Monthly group calls. I do 6 live calls once a month, and different, sometimes a bit closer, sometimes depending on my schedule, but 6 class on different topics. Some of them are just Q&A, and some of them are on specific topics. Because most of the classes are pre-recorded, yeah, so you can do them by yourself, and these calls we can work together on something that either a Q&A when you can ask what exactly you need my help with, or in a particular topic. Okay, guys, what do you think about the program? I know it's been already quite a long time me talking about it, but now I'm gonna share with you uh, the packages. Delilah says that she really enjoyed the live classes. Yeah, live classes are always great, so we can connect. Um, we love you, Kira. Such a beautiful story. And yes. Yes. Okay. So it's not all. Besides this main program, um, I also have some bonuses. So we have lessons with psychologist, nutritionist, and I feel that this is important because besides we demand a lot from our body when we train, so we need some support. Then also I have a class how to prepare for competitions or in performances if someone of you is interested in competing. So I share my big experience of preparing for competitions. Then also I have 2 extra classes from invited instructors. Ilya Med, if you know him, he's great, and he's teaching basics of hardstyle. And Elena Chernyshova, she's one of the instructors in my course, and she's also teaching freestyle practicum. Such a thoughtful program. Yes. Everything about Exobase is well planned. Yes. Honestly, I feel like we already started. Yes. Great. Okay, so the program starts on June 8th. And so it's very soon, but if you guys join today, you're gonna get the access, early access to part of the program already today. Now, let me tell you about the packages. Now, be attentive. Look at the screen and you can see here Exotic Queen and Exotic Queen Plus packages. Those packages include everything I told you about, all the models, conditioning, fundamentals, flow transitions, musicality, technique upgrades, uh, choreography design workshop, freestyle workshop, emotional expressiveness, and monthly live calls with me. All the bonuses that I listed. Yeah, and so it is over 65 hours of pre-recorded classes. Now, the difference between Exotic Queen and Exotic Queen Plus. Queen package is do-it-yourself package. So here you get all the pre-recorded classes and you go by yourself. So you have once a month session with me, but basically I don't check your homeworks. Yeah, you do it all by yourself. You move in your own schedule, in your own path. Yeah, and this is like you're doing it by yourself and you get the access for 6 months. Then, if you decide to go to Plus package includes all of it and feedback from an instructor and one feedback session with me. So here you have a group chat for 4 months. So 4 months you work with your instructor. It's not me. I'm not doing it by myself. Unfortunately, I can't take so many students. Yeah, so 4 months you have a group chat with your instructor and 7 group review sessions. Yeah, so you go through the classes with an instructor, and every time you have a homework and you have to send homework and you receive feedback on your homework. Yeah, so here you move together with the group, yeah, in a particular schedule. And here you get access to the platform for 8 months. Okay? So, same program, but one is do it yourself and another one with an instructor with feedback with the group chat plus one session with me. Now, uh, Princess package. Okay, let's go back here. Queen's package is, yeah, it includes all the program. So this one is great if you want to go, like deeply into everything and your goal is to learn to create your own choreographies and work on your musicality, yeah, and develop your own style. Yeah, but if you feel that you are a beginner at the moment and it's too much for you and you want to focus on your first steps, yeah, then we have a princess package. So as the queens, it has two variations, princess and princess plus. Princess package includes conditioning, fundamentals, flow transitions, so you learn these 10 choreographies, but it doesn't include musicality, technical upgrades, and choreography design. Yeah, so because those models are more complicated, more creative, a little more advanced. Yeah, so those models are not included in this package. Also, a freestyle is not included here, but you still get emotional expressiveness and monthly calls with me. From the bonuses, you get nutritionist and psychologist and competition mindset. Yeah, because beginners compete too, right? But you don't get lessons from Ilya and Elena about freestyle and hardstyle. So this model this package includes around 50 hours of pre-recorded videos, and 6 months access for Princess. And for Princess Plus, it's 8 months access. And here you also have uh, your feedback from an instructor. Yeah, so you're gonna have 3 months with instructor in a group chat and 5 feedback sessions with your instructor. Yes. Will Kira teach floor work in Exobase? Floor work is included in fundamentals. Yeah, I do have floor work as well. I always forget to put it into the presentation, but yes, there is floor work as well. The Exobase program brings everything I can imagine to invent my own language of dancing. Exactly, exactly. It's literally inventing your own language. All right, so let's focus one more time. Exotic Princess package is very good for like even if you are a complete beginner, even if you're doing your first steps, or if you feel like you're missing basics and you need to build this very strong base of elements of connecting with your body, of learning flow, how to do smooth transitions. Yeah, this choreos, but it doesn't include musicality and creativity. Yeah, and creating your own choreographies. Okay, so Queen Plus and Princess Plus packages, you get feedbacks from instructors. Yeah, my instructors are great. My students love them. Uh, Here, Sandra, she extended. She had a Queen's Plus package, and she extended to the second round and again with instructor, and she says, I think feedback is one of the most valuable things uh, I would see in it in Exobase again and again. So like it's of course it depends on like if you are able to follow the schedule, because if you cannot uh like follow the schedule of the course with the group and you just need to move by yourself, yeah, you might would prefer the do-it-yourself package. But yeah, feedback is great because first of all, you kind of have to do your homeworks. You have to do lessons, you have to do homeworks, and even if you do them on 10%, believe me, you're gonna grow. Yeah, and also you get a feedback, so you actually see like what exactly you need to do. Yeah, how it works for you, what is something that maybe you don't see. Yeah, so yeah, Sandra stayed for second round with her instructor. Queen's Plus package, yeah, members also have one session with me. So in the end of the course, after I do a workshop how to create choreographies, you have a homework to create your own choreography, and then you do your feedback session with me, and I give you feedback with not just like good or bad. Yeah, no, but I give my feedback on how you can work on it. Yeah, like what else to and how exactly to change, improve, and so on, implement in your own choreography. Yeah, so your final exam is creating your own choreography. So Queen Plus package, also get this class with me. All right, so we have only 15 spots available for Queen's Plus, and 9 already taken, so six left, so 6 people. Can still get it. The first months you study fundamentals, yeah, and instructors give you homework in the chat and give you feedback in the chat, and you can you can always ask as many questions if you want. There's no limit on questions. You can just like shower them with your questions, and then starting from the second month, you begin learning choreography. So you start working with the model 3 and model 4 model flow transitions and musicality. Yeah, and then you do 7 calls working on already on chorus. And Princess Plus get 5 calls. Why less? Because Queens have 2 calls for technical upgrades, and because Princes don't have that, yeah, they don't have these 2 calls. Okay, finally, let's go to the prices. No, it's not much longer left. I will just tell you the prices and you will be able to buy. Let's go. So today for you guys, I have the lowest price. So Queens and Queens Plus, you get everything, all the models, all the bonuses, all the workshops. And for Queens Plus with instructors, instead of $6,000, today is $3,000. And for Queens, yeah, all the whole course without feedback is $2,000. Yeah, now you can see in the chat, you can see under this presentation buttons, go to the website and you can start and you can buy your package. You can take your spot. Yeah, so Queen Plus, the biggest package, everything with an instructor, with me, that is $3,000 today. Queens, all the course without instructor and without session with me, that is $2,000. And the Princess, the Princess Plus with instructor is $1,700. It's USD, United States dollars. And Exotic Princess without feedback is $1,000. Okay, guys, so here we go. You can see the button located below. Go on the website. Yeah, we only have 80 spots on this price. So make sure you guys make up your mind today. Yeah, you can see this is how the website's supposed to look. You can buy now. And you see like this is how it looks. Please make sure you put your email address and your phone number correctly so we can contact you and so we can send you your information to enter the course. Yeah, make sure you put your information correctly. So you can buy now or you can submit your application. If you are in the US, we have you can use Klarna for payment plan. Yeah, so also we can offer internal payment plan. I know that 3,000 or 2,000, yeah, it's like a lot of money to pay today. So if you need to have a payment plan, we can also offer that. So you can submit your application, but you guys need to do your first payment today to fix the price. Yeah, otherwise, in 24 hours, the price will go up. So make sure if you do the payment plan, so you do the first payment today. So we can split your payment into several parts. Make sure you leave the application, yeah, and make sure you answer the manager. So if you leave your application, please make sure you put your WhatsApp number in the international mode. So for example, if you are like, if it's like +1, la 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 la, or +3, la la la. Yes, so otherwise we won't be able to text you, and make sure you reply, all right? If you don't reply, our managers, we won't be able to make your reservation. Okay, guys, do you see, you can see on the screen how it's supposed to look. You also see all the buttons. Uh, Is there a specific schedule that I need to consider when I do the course, or is pre-recorded? So most of the course is pre-recorded, and if you take the package without feedback, you can do it your own way. There is a model 0 introduction where I explain how to do the course. You can watch that model and you can see how to work. If you now on the screen, you can see on the first screenshot, model 0 introduction. So you can watch that, and in that model, I explain how to work with the course, what to watch first, what to watch second, and so on. Yeah. If you get the package with instructor, then you will have to follow the group. You're gonna guys go together, the same schedule together. There must be exotic homeless. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. So, guys, now is the time for you to join the course. So I spent years creating this program and perfecting it and making it simple, making it easy to do, easy to follow, and making it work. Yeah, and I am inviting you, if you feel ready, if you feel that the way that I see the movement, the way that I see dance resonates with you, then join join the course and let's work together on your technique, musicality, creativity, and let's help you to discover your authentic style and create choreographies in your style. Of course, you can keep training the way you did before. Yeah, you don't have to join, but I promise you that if you join, and if you do if you do the course, buying it is not enough. You have to actually do it. And even if you do part of it, yeah, if you go in your own speed, your own schedule, but if you're gonna follow the steps, I literally promise you that I will take your dance to a whole new level. I know it. I believe in it with my whole heart. I know it because I did it to hundreds of people already. And I will be very happy to welcome you into our empowering sisterhood, because we do really have a great community, yeah, of amazing, powerful, feminine, sensual women, so beautifully expressing themselves in movement, and I'll be happy to welcome you. I really want to join, but timing doesn't work now. Please don't end the program. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not only that, like I won't be able to keep the program forever because it's in the platform. I have 10 people working on it and making it all happen. And so for me to keep this program alive every month is work of many people, not only mine. So it's not just like, oh, I just keep it. Keeping it is already a lot of effort. That's why it's the last one. So for everyone who purchased the course during this webinar today, guys, if you join today, I'm also giving you 2 extra months of access. So if you purchase Queens Plus, you're gonna get 10 months, not 8, but 10. If you purchase Princess Plus only, you're gonna get 10 months access. Yeah, and if you purchase Queen or Princess without feedback, you're gonna get 8 months. Yeah, so if you purchase today, during this webinar, while I'm still talking, if you do your first payment, even if you do payment plan, but if you join while I'm still talking, you're gonna get 2 extra months, Yes, so 10 or 8 months, depending on the package. Now, leave your request. Yeah, like either you do full payment now or doing the request. Make sure that you put your details correctly and your personal manager will contact you. Make sure you answer. Okay, I remind you that we only have 80 spots with this price. We already only have 60 because 20 are taken. We only have 6 available spots for packages with feedback. So if you're thinking about that one, make sure you hurry up. When does the program start? The program starts on 8th of June, and then you start first month working on fundamentals, and in July, you start working on choreographies. Vanessa, okay, great. I joined already. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations. Yay. Which package did you get, Vanessa? Is Queen Plus going to have a new group or will we be added to an old one? No, you guys gonna get a new group. You go together. So you do same things together. That's the whole point. Yeah, you need to move together, focusing on same things. It all happens with your group. Helena, I just bought it. Don't worry. It will renew for you because automatically you get the basic package. But for those who bought today, you will get your 2 extra months. Don't worry. I already joined, so I'm so happy for all the explanation. Yes. Sorry, I might have missed other prices in USD. Yes, prices are in United States dollars. Okay, I will get back to the prices now. So, uh, in 24 hours, I will increase prices. Yeah, so this is the lowest. Now, we have 80 spots for this price. Uh, but in 24 hours, they're gonna increase anyways, okay? Now we only have 60 left, and we only have 6 for Queen Plus, but Vanessa already got Queen Plus, so it looks like we already have only 5. Other payment plans like broken down into 4 or 2? You would need to talk to the manager. They will explain you. I think it depends on which package it is. I joined too, and I will start my first training today. Yes, congratulations. Oh, wow. Maria says only 35 places left. Wow, guys. Okay, that's going great. You said if you stay till the end, you will send. Yes, yes, I will give you bonuses right now. I feel ready. My bank account disagrees. You should do this in the future. I feel ready, but my bank account disagrees. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's this is the last round. So, anyways, now wait. Let me where are we? Okay. Uh yes, the prices. I will get back to the price. Oh my God, my team says it's 25 spots. Wow, wow, you guys are doing great. Welcome, welcome everyone. I'm waiting for the manager's response. Yes, I guess we have lots of applications, so managers are trying to reply to everyone. My bank account is not happy too, but worth it. Yes, congratulations. Uh, yes, okay. Prices. I'm back to prices. Prices are Where are the prices? Here. This is the Queen's Plus package and Queen package. Yeah. Queen includes everything, all the models, all the extra bonuses, all the workshops. The difference is with feedback and without feedback. Yeah. So Queen Plus has 4 months of feedback sessions in a group chat with the instructor and 7 Zoom group calls, plus one Zoom group call with me when we work on your own choreography. When you, in the end, you make an exam, you do an exam, yeah, you create your own choreography and we work on that. Exotic Queen package without feedback, you guys do everything by yourself. Yeah, but you have access to all of it. Yeah, and this is Princess package. It's 1,700 for the package with feedback. You have 3 months in a group chat and 5 group calls, and 1,000 without feedback. You see the buttons on the screen. If you go, you see under the screen, there is a button, go to the website and personal manager. So you can go to the website and you will see all the links. And also you see Maria Morozova sends the link. Maria is one of my team members, so she sends you the correct link. Now, everyone who hasn't, what did I miss? Okay. Guys, if you haven't applied yet, tell me why. What are you still thinking about? What are you afraid of? Let me know. And while you're asking, yeah, I will. I just bought it. Nelly, congratulations. Can I already get the access? Yeah, you will receive it. I'm in now. Yes, congratulations. Really sorry, the price will not allow me to enroll, not even this time. Yeah, guys, know I know that the price is not cheap. Yeah, and this is one of the questions that I get asked most often. Why is it so expensive? And I'm not even going to tell you how big the course is, how amazing and different the system is, because you heard it all. Yeah, but because it works. Yeah, so all of it together. But you just need to understand, like I showed you lots of feedbacks where people say that it was one of the the best investments in their dance life, and it is, because this course is very different, not only because it's big, not only because it's well structured, not only because I deliver literally all my knowledge and I channel all my energy into this course and into you, but because it works. Yeah, because this course can really make a difference. And this is why it costs this much. Um, Let me see. I'm in now. Yes, I'm just debating which course to choose. Well, depending on what you want, um, on what your level is, yeah. But like, if you feel that you're in the beginning at the moment and you need to focus on building strong, like solid basics and work on technique on your movement, then take Princess. If you feel that you want to focus on creativity, on musicality besides the technique, yeah, on expressiveness, then take Queens. I'm a bit stressed because the spots are disappearing and I'm not sure which way to go. Oh my God, Maria says that 23 spots left. I'm from Romania and this, yeah, I I get it. I know. I will not convince you guys. This is your decision, and I totally understand. And I totally understand. Yeah, I will never tell you to give me your last money and so on. This is not my goal. My goal is not to take your money. My goal is to share with you. Um, I had this intention today. Before I started this webinar, I had an intention, like a meditation, and I said that my biggest desire is that today everyone who can benefit from this course, everyone who can really take from it, who can really receive, who can really go through it, and who can benefit the most from it, let them buy the course, let them join. Yeah, I never think about, the money that I'm going to earn. It's not about that. My intention is always like, uh, I know that uh, I know that I can give, yeah, and it's your decision to receive. So if you feel that you're ready for this, that you're ready to receive, that you're ready to transform, that you're ready to start this journey, I welcome you. Yeah, there shouldn't be uh it like I will not force you, I will not convince you to buy. It's not about that. Yeah, I welcome you to join if you feel that you're ready to receive, if you feel that you're ready for this journey, if this is something that you feel will help you today, that you are ready to prioritize it. Yeah, like investment, money investment is in a way what we prioritize today. Today, I feel that this is so important for me. Yeah, this will help me so much in my life that I'm ready to invest in it. But this has to be your free, hard decision. Yeah, so I'm not convincing you. No, no, no. Just if you're ready, my friends, I'm here to take your hand and to walk you through this program. Exciting, waiting for the application response. What is the minimum price and how much the price can be split into parts? Uh, yes, Nadia, leave your application, contact the manager, and they will explain you everything. Okay, to be honest, this is their job. I don't even know the answer. So just text them. I sent an application. I'm not sure if I can complete the entire course, but I have been dancing for so long and not grown the way I want to, even a little bit will be more than worth it. Yes, guys, this is the point, yeah? Because sometimes we think, and it's not only about dancing, sometimes we think that if we just do it long enough, if we just try hard enough, things will work. But basically, sometimes what happens that we actually don't know what to work on, and we keep, and especially like the longer you do it, we just keep doing the same things, keep doing the same actions and waiting different results. And the longer we do it, the more we understand that it won't happen. Yeah, so to get different results, we need to do different actions. Yeah, and this course will show you a completely different approach to movement. Also, I shared recently about it. When we learn this, this patterns of the longer we do these old patterns, our body just gets used to do it automatically, and sometimes it becomes even harder to build new patterns. So basically, the sooner you start doing it in this new way, yeah, the one that works, the one that makes your body change, the faster you will get new patterns, the faster you're gonna progress in general. So, yes. Booked. Congratulations, Sophia. Okay, guys, uh, I this is the guys ask the packages. So packages are here. Let me go through some of the most common questions that people usually ask. Can I train in my own schedule? Yes, you can. If you buy package, do it yourself. Yeah, you can move in your own schedule. Like today we had Delilah, let's say, and she was moving super fast because she has more time. Yeah, some people have jobs, have kids, and so on, and just don't have that much time, so they need to move slower. Yeah, so I totally understand it. So you can do it by yourself. If you go with package with feedback, then you move with the group. Then the other question that I get asked a lot is if I never danced in heels, or in general, if I like dancing without heels, can I still join the course? Yes, you can. Actually, half of the course is without heels because I feel it's very important to teach our bodies to move, to understand the movement first before it actually, need to balance on the heels. So I feel like dancing without heels is very important because the body feels safe and it can actually focus on doing the movement, focusing on all the little details and other parts of body, and then separately in heels. But of course, like the musicality section and like technical upgrades, those sections I do in heels. And yeah, the course is built for heels, and great attention I pay to how to dance in heels and platforms, how to use platforms. So what usually happens that some people who want to dance without heels, they join, and then they try it on heels, and then they realize how much fun it is to dance in heels. So yes, you can do it without heels. Most likely you will feel tempted to try in heels. And of course, some of the things are doable, like better to do in heels. Okay. Uh, can we go back to the packages? Yes. Uh, I really want to join. I feel this could be life-changing for me. It can be. It can be. Dear team, did you get my application for Queens? I guess that they have so many applications that they're going through them right now. Uh, Thank you, Kira and Maria. Where do I contact the manager to ask? So you see under on the screen, if you scroll down a little bit, you will see go to the website, bonuses and personal manager. By the way, guys, thank you very much for staying till the end. Now you see this button bonuses, so you can click that and get a file with all the bonuses that I listed. Yeah, so it's 7 different classes. See the button, where is it? Bonuses. Yeah, and you can get all the bonuses. And for everyone who joined today, you're gonna get 2 extra months of access. Yeah, so if you join today, I'm in, so excited. Yes, congratulations. I need to talk to someone about payment plan. Yes, button, personal manager. This is where you can talk to the manager about the payment plan. All right. Any questions, guys? Yeah, like, can you start, like, if you purchase today, you're gonna get the access to first parts of the program right now. Yeah, officially we start on 8th of June. We go first with fundamentals. I do it in purpose because I know everyone wants to join, to go quickly to chorus, to flow. But believe me, if you do the program step by step, if you start with fundamentals, and I advise you to go to do the first months, to even if you already advanced, please go through fundamentals, use the lesson upgrade your movement in fundamentals section, and see how you can play with basic movements, applying different expressive techniques on your fundamentals. Yeah, and after that, you will get the access to the rest of the program, and you will be able to go choreo 1 in flow transitions, learning of how to do the movements beautifully and smoothly, and so on. And then choreo 1 in musicality, how you can upgrade this combo and dance it to your music. Choreo 2 in flow transitions, choreo 2 in musicality, choreo 3 in flow transitions, choreo 3 in musicality. And like this, you're gonna go. But don't worry, we're gonna have an introduction class where I will explain you everything, how it works. Delilah, darling, look at you. You are right here. We had her commenting today, and you can see her case is right here, and it's very impressive because she started as a very beginner, literally having just 4 months of experience. And during the course, well, she was just flying like a like a freaking plane through the course. Every time when I did these monthly sessions, I was like, okay guys, how are you doing, where are you now? And she was, oh, I already did half of the course, I already finished the course, I already. And I mean, with 4 months of experience, look, we yesterday we posted her videos in Exobase Instagram account. Please watch that because this is insane. Even with just 4 months experience, she finished the course earlier than everyone, and she went through technique upgrades, and she did incredibly beautiful and complex, like physically difficult transitions. I honestly didn't even know that it's possible to move through the program so quickly. Delilah, you are crazy, incredible, inspiring, badass woman that I am so honored to have in my course. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. Yes, you can see everyone the bonuses are right, or where is it? Right here. Yeah, under the screen. You just scroll. Yeah. Under this screen, you scroll and there is bonuses in the middle. You can buy here and you can text to personal manager here. Queen booked. Yes, congratulations. Yay, found it. Great. All right. Uh, so this is one of the questions I received very often. Can I take only some of the models? So the thing is that the models where we do styling, musicality, and technical upgrades, they actually work together based on the previous models. So you cannot do it separately because the choreo is based on what we learned in the previous models. You see, the course works the way that it all like layer on each other, so you cannot separate it. You can do separately previous models, but you cannot take harder models without doing previous ones. You see? Okay, only 10 spots left, guys. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I lost something here because I was moving somewhere to the back and then I'm lost where where I stopped. Uh told about this one. Okay, so how a little bit about the program. Okay. Alice says, need to leave with breaking heart, hoping manager contact me. Yes, they will. Don't worry, guys. If you leave your application, they will contact you. Don't worry. If you leave your application now, if you, for example, texted now and then they don't reply yet, but you have to go. But then when they contact you, you do your payment, then you're also gonna get all the benefits. Yeah, so because it's not your fault that you couldn't book right away. Uh, so yes, don't worry. If you leave your application and you're ready to to book when they contact you, you're gonna still get the benefits, okay? I really need to work on my basic slow and lines, but I also would like to do musicality. Would be better to get the Princess package so I can have feedback from the. Uh, so if you get Prince, yeah. So look, if you get Princess package, you can also do the feedback. You can the Princess Plus package has the feedback, so don't worry about that. You get it as well. If you, I'm just trying to understand. Yes, if you want to work on musicality, then you would need to get Queen's package because Princess doesn't include musicality. Yeah, but if you feel like right now you cannot, and it's better to do something than nothing, right? So if right now you are not able to do Queens, well, at least do Princess if you wish so. Yeah, if you feel like you really uh, want to work on musicality, then Queens. This Queens what you need. And make sure you guys like I don't know if we still have actually um if we still have spots for Queens Plus, but I hope we do. Yes. Any other questions about the Okay, guys, 10 spots left. Oh, Alice joined. Yes. Cool. Great, guys. Any more questions? Anything else I can help you with? So let me go back to this while you're texting. So one more time. If you purchase today, you get the early access to part of the course, conditioning and fundamentals, so you can start working on this. Yes, so in these first months, we work on your technique and on your beautiful lines, on connecting with your body, on learning how to embody the technique, how to make movements look the way you want them to look. Yeah, plus we have this lesson how to upgrade movement. That is not technical upgrade. That is like different techniques of expressiveness that we can apply on basic movements to make basic movements look different. Okay, then in second months we start working on flow, and if you're in Queen's package, parallel with musicality. Yeah, so we don't work first on one model then on another. So we go with fundamentals model fully, we fully done with that, and then we go together. Flow, musicality. Choreo 1, flow. Choreo 1, musicality. Choreo 2, flow. Choreo 2, musicality. Yeah. So we learn choreo. We learn how to do it beautifully with weight shift, with everything, with technique. And then we take music and we do the exercises in musicality section. We create our own choreography. Then we do choreo 2 musicality. Yeah, and in between, I will send you the curriculum, don't worry. You start learning technical upgrades if you're in Queen's package, and then you can start upgrading your choreos in musicality section already with more complex movements, with more creative transitions. So you can play with difficulty, not only with expressiveness, yeah, but you can also play with interesting transitions, putting them into the choreos. Yeah, so then you go choreo 4, and like this. Yeah, so starting from the second month, you actually start learning, creating your own choreographies, because when you learn it and then in musicality, you need to pick the music and you need to make your own based on this. Yeah, so from the second month, you already will start working on your own creativity, on your authentic style. And by the end of the training, when you do this with 10 different choreographers and learn everything, you will be able, you will see, you will just see how easier it becomes, how you develop these new patterns, your preferences, your own way of playing with movement. And by the end of the course, you will see how easy it becomes to create your own choreographies, and you will see your own style, your own approach behind it. Let me go back to the messages. Uh, How do I find installments? Please click the button Personal Manager, and they will reply you and tell you about, ask them about payment plan, and they will tell you what's possible. Once we pay, just to make sure everything is good, when we'll receive the information to log in, please make sure you put correct uh, address and WhatsApp, because that will be sent you to your email. But even if you do any mistake, if you do the payment, but you, let's say, mistake the email or something, you can text to support or to this personal manager, and you can we can solve that. Yeah, we'll change your email information. But basically, you will receive it by email. I think that my support team now is like busy answering to everyone, so please give them a little bit of time. I hope I will be contacted soon by the manager. Vivian, don't worry. My manager is actually texting me that it's they're like they're like, oh my God. Oh my God, that's what they say. So just don't worry. Just wait a little bit. They will reply to everyone. Uh, mm, how many hours are required for each model? Okay. Yes. So uh, for like fundamentals model is 12 hours of videos, but you're gonna have a whole month to work on it. Yeah, so obviously like it's like you train when you watch it, but also there are some homeworks to do. So minimum you would need 12 hours to watch and do, but it's in 1 month. I think in 1 month you can find 12 hours. But that includes a flow work, and that includes this extra exercises. Yeah. So then when we do choreo, like when class is usually around 2 hours flow. And then maybe from 1 to maximum 2, I think one class is 2 hours in musicality, but usually it's 1.5 hours in musicality. So it's around 2 hours in choreo for flow section and 1.5 hours more for musicality. Yeah. And so I would recommend to work at least 2 weeks on each choreo. Let's say in first week, you'll learn it in flow section. And on second week, you work on musicality. Yeah. So first month you do fundamentals. And then starting from the second month, you do 2 weeks for each choreo. There are 10 choreos. Yeah, so then you need 20 weeks to go through that. Yeah, like this is I think enough time. Yeah, but if you plus the technique upgrades classes, yeah, so those are 7 hours of no, 7 classes. I think it's around 5 hours of classes, but they're a few classes. Some of them 20, some of them 40 minutes. But also you would need time to play. Yeah, so at least you would need to watch and do. I recommend to not just watch, but watch and do. And then you would need to play a little bit. So, but depending on how much time you have. So basically, each week you would need to spend at least 2 hours to do the course. Yeah, if you have 2 hours, it's good. Yeah, better if you have 3 hours, that's great. If you have more, like Delilah, she did, I don't know, 10 hours a week. Yeah, so if you can do more, obviously you can go deeper and progress faster. But if you can do 2 hours a week, that is a minimum that you need to do to follow the course. But also, you will be able, because for people who start now, they will have 10 months access. So for 10 months I will have to keep the course on the platform. And so it means even if you purchase 6 months and you feel that you need more time, you can extend. You can pay a little extra to extend the access. So if you move a little slower, I don't know, get injured or something else, there is an opportunity to extend. Uh, does it help, guys? Okay. Uh, let me. I say this. Oh, I just answered this. Yes. Um. Mm-hmm. Guys, if you need to, one more time. Yeah. Uh, Under the screen, you have these buttons. Go to the website. Here you can purchase bonuses. Here you can claim your bonuses. Personal manager. Here you can contact the manager for the payment plan. Okay? Okay, one more time. This is the Queens and Princess packages. But you can also see the packages if you click the button website. Mm. My team is also in the chat. Maria Morozova, you see, she's my team member, so she also uh, tells you, answers your questions if you feel like you have some. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, guys. I wait for more questions. Yeah, I'm staying here a little bit more for you to ask questions, to contact managers, because remember, if you purchase the course while I'm still doing this webinar, or if you I know you're waiting for the managers to reply, but uh, even if you text them now and when they reply, if you purchase it today, uh, you will still do your payment. You will get this 2 extra months, okay? But if you leave it until like tomorrow and so on, then you unfortunately don't get the 2 extra months. This is for the most dedicated people who decide to do. Oh my God, six spots. We have only 6 spots left. All right, guys, you can leave your application even if you're not sure, even if you're still unsure. You can do you can click the button and leave your application. Yeah, there is a button. Let me go here. I'll show you how it looks. Tu- 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 tu. Here. Yeah, if you click to the website, this is how it looks. There's buy now and submit your application. Yeah, if you feel like you're not sure today, you need to think, you need to calculate, you need to calculate your budget or like make up your mind and your priorities. Totally understand. So if you're unsure, you can submit your application. And then after we we deal with everyone who's ready to buy, yeah, we will contact those who's unsure. Yeah, and you can ask any questions to my managers, and they will explain you how everything works. Uh, how months will cost the monthly extension? We don't have monthly extension, but we have an extension package depending on which package do you buy, Princess or Queens or Princess Plus or Queens Plus. So it's like 4 different things. And I think you can also ask managers because I honestly I don't remember. I don't because you see today you have the package in a very low price. So then that the calculation is a little difficult. That's not my job. My job is to teach you dancing. Not to actually I'm quite good at maths, but I just didn't do it yet. Um, mm, mm, mm. So musicality is just in the main package for Queens. Musicality is in both Queens package, yeah. Princess package, uh, no musicality. Yeah, Princess package includes conditioning, fundamentals, flow transitions. So choreos, we do 10 choreos. We're focused on flow transitions, but no musicality, no technical upgrades, no choreography design, and no freestyle. And Queen's package, both of them, Queen's and Queen's Plus, that one has everything, absolutely everything. All the models, all the bonuses, all the extra workshops. Yeah, and the difference is feedback and no feedback. Yeah, but musicality is in Queens. If I left an application for the installments, will I get an answer today? Yes, you will. I think it just looks that we have so many applications that my team was not ready for that many. So they they need a bit of time to go through them. Yeah, my team is sending me lots of messages like So many applications. Okay. Yes, Maria says that yes, we will contact everyone today. Don't worry. It can take a bit of time because there are many applications, but don't worry. My team is dedicated to you today, so they will definitely contact you today. I texted on WhatsApp already. Yes, yes, great, great. Um, Yes, guys. So, if someone else has some questions, please ask. Otherwise, one thing that I want um, to share with you that I know that there's lots of information, yeah, and now today, when we have internet, when we have ChatGPT, yeah, when we have YouTube and Instagram, you can find all the information everywhere, yeah. So information by itself has not that much value anymore. And that's why I do a lots of free programs. I share, I don't know if you guys saw, let's say last time when I was launching the Exobase, I did lots of free live streams when I explained how to work with flow, how to work with musicality, how to create choreographies. I did lots of free lessons and mini courses. And you know what's the thing? I can tell you everything. People always ask me, Kira, why do you share so much knowledge all the time for free? I remember someone even asked me, aren't other instructors mad with you that you are giving for free something that they ask money for? And I say, information costs nothing. I can tell you all my secrets now. I can tell you everything now. If you don't do it, it won't work for you. Yeah, no matter what I say, uh, you need to do it. That's why the course is 6 to 10 months, because you basically need to practice. And the main thing in this course is that, first of all, the way I deliver information is so clear and understandable and easy to use that you will easily follow it. You will easily follow all the steps. Everything I say is very clear. Yeah, so it's not just information, but it's information that is very easy to apply. It's very structured. You don't need to think, what is next? What do I do? How do I work on that? You just follow the steps that are already made for you and you just see, yeah, you don't even need to do any extra. Basically, follow the classes, follow the structure, and step by step, it will unfold. Yes, step by step, you will see how it like slowly changing, and you need to do. Yeah, 6 to 10 months, you need to act. So all this information sink into your body, and you need to literally embody the technique. Yeah, so it's just yours. You literally cannot do it old way anymore. Yeah, because the new way of movement becomes your movement. Yeah, when movement becomes home for you, and that takes time. Yeah, but this is all built for you and checked by hundreds of people already. So don't worry, it all gonna work for you if you decide to join. Uh, okay. Vivian, you booked your spot. Yay, congratulations. Maria say that Vivian did. I don't know. Vivian, yes, I did. Yes. Woo, great. Congratulations. So guys, again, I'm saying I'm not convincing anyone. It's all about free will. It's all about our feeling each other, resonating with each other, if you feel like everything I say resonates with you, yeah, if it feels like this is the right thing to do now, this is a step for me, this is something what I need to do to change, maybe this is that step in your life right now that you need to do towards yourself, I'll be happy to welcome you. Unfortunately, I cannot say if now is not the time, do it next time. Unfortunately, no, there's no next time, um, but this is life right now. Yeah, I know it's also like it's quite sensitive for me as well, the fact that I have to do it last time, and it's difficult for me because I love this project. It works great. You see how easily, how fast it sells, like, but for me, it's not the goal. And I feel like with this round, with this group, I'm going to give everything what's left there for this project. And then, yeah, and then next step will be something else. You're gonna probably, I don't know yet. I have some ideas, but I don't yet have a plan for the next. But this is the last Exobase. Let's make it very memorable. Let's make this final round the best what we can. So I'm really happy for everyone who joined the sisterhood. Very, very, very welcome everyone who joined today. I sent my application for Queen's Plus. Yes. I hope you joined. I really hope you join. Yes, very welcome everyone who decided to join. We're gonna do some magic with you. I'm gonna see you very soon, already inside the program, where we're gonna start your journey of transformation of your dancing, of your movement, of your authenticity, of your way of expressing yourself. We're gonna build your own unique language. And what I like saying, for me, dancing is the way my body can talk. My soul literally speaks through my body. So we're gonna build your own language. So I see you guys inside of the program. And I think it's time for us to finish. I see that there's, oh, wait, one more question. So I saved an application already. Wire the payment and money once you send the details. I'm basically booked. Yes. Yes. So if you sent your application and manager haven't yet replied, you can still get your benefits, your bonuses, I mean, your bonuses. If when they reply and you're ready to book, yeah, you're ready to do your first payment, then you can still get this 2 extra months. So don't worry, guys. Yeah, if you leave your application now, yeah, while the webinar is still on, you can still get the 2 extra months. Okay, but for the lowest price, we have. Last time I checked, we had 6 spots. I don't know. I can see that a couple of people already booked. So let's see. But don't worry. If you leave your application, we will make it happen for you. All right, my friends. I'm very grateful to all of you. It's actually been 3 hours. I'm sorry, I promised you 1.5, 2 hours, but we did three. But I feel like we had a really beautiful conversation. It was important for me to tell you about my vision, about my philosophy, about how the method works. Because as I told you before, the goal for me is not to sell you the program. The goal for me is to share my approach and you will see, yeah, you will see what exactly it is. Is it what you want? Is it what you feel you need? Yeah, that's why it took me 3 hours to tell you everything. Yeah, so you know what exactly you're buying. Yeah, you know what is waiting for you inside. Yeah, and inside there is 65 hours for recorded lessons, monthly Zoom sessions with me. Also, if you get a package plus, then 3 or 4 months work with your instructors. And if you're in Queens, you're also gonna do your exam and present your own choreography to me. Yeah, but that's depend on your package. Anyways, I think we're done. I don't see new questions anymore in the chat. My team says that they're going through all of your applications. I think they're not gonna sleep tonight, but I will. So thank you very much, my friends. It was really beautiful session. I felt very connected with you. Thank you for all your support, for your warm messages. Congratulations, everyone who joined, and I see you inside. And if you don't join, it's also okay. I'll see you maybe in some of my workshops around the world, maybe in Instagram or somewhere else. Thank you so much, guys. Last screenshots. Yes, guys, don't forget to get your bonuses. Yeah, so last time I'm showing under the screen. Oh, sorry. Yeah, under this, if you scroll in the middle, you will see button bonuses. So you click on it and you get all the bonuses here. So you can watch them in YouTube. Yeah. You get a file with all the links. So you can watch them anytime. Okay, my friends. I think we're done. Good night, to everyone who's in Asia, or I don't know, maybe Australia or somewhere in this part of the world. Good evening to the Europe. Good day to United States. Good morning to the other side of United States. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you somewhere else next time. Thank you, guys.